Hello lovelies, welcome back to another favourites video, this time for October. Full disclosure, I'm a little ill, I'm a little bit bunged up. If you can't hear that in my voice already, it's really obvious to me and it's doing my head in. Yeah, so if my voice is a little funny, that is the reason why. October is here, it's one of my favourite ever months of the year. October and December to me are like top tier. So yeah, we'll just get straight started with the list. I don't want to lose my voice halfway through. Oh yeah, by the way, I am filming this on October the 26th. So we still have, you know, just under a week left of October. So I feel like I am filming it a little bit early, but I've got my makeup done. My hair is actually straight. Because it was a rare occasion, I thought, let's capitalise on this. And I'll film this video today because I don't think I'll be wearing makeup again until Halloween. We'll start with telly first because I feel like autumn winter telly is the best telly ever. Like, it's my favourite time of the year. I feel like the ITV and all that, they bring out the best dramas, like they bring their A game. So there's been quite a few new dramas that have started. I'm going to start with Angela Black. Sunday the 10th of October it started, and it's basically about domestic abuse. It's a psychological thriller. The lady is called Angela. She is married with 2 children, and do you know what? Because I've just watched the 3rd episode and there was a massive twist, I feel like I'm going to find it hard to explain what it's about now without giving too much away, because I know a little more now. If you haven't watched it, that is what ITV gives you, so that's not a spoiler. So it's a domestic abuse story and a psychological thriller. That's all I'm going to give you, because I can't feel like I can expand on it, because if I expand on it, like, there was a big development on the episode that's just aired, so that was on the 24th, and I can't really go into it. But I thought I had a slow start. I thought it was good. Like, the first half an hour of the first episode was good, and then I felt like it tailed off. And then the second episode, for me was a slow one, and I obviously tuned in on Sunday night thinking, like, where are we going to go from here? Is it going to continue going, like, being a bit slow, or is it going to pick back up? While it picked back up, Sunday's episode just gone was the best episode yet, and now I'm just drawn back in. So there's 3 episodes left, and I can't predict it at all, and I can't read how it's going to end. I don't know what's going to go on there, so, and I like that because I don't want to know. I do want to hear theories. If you have any theories, let me know, because I'm kind of like, I feel like I can't wait until next Sunday. I need to know, but I mean, I don't want to know. No one knows really what's going to happen, but I want to know what does everyone think, because I can't give it away, but I don't know where it's going to go from now. It's interesting. It's just got really interesting. Secondly, Hollington Drive, which has just, it's finished now, so it had 4 parts, I believe, and I think it started at the end of September. So Hollington Drive is the street that the characters live on. There's 2 sisters. One is, she owns a bakery, and one is a headmistress. They both have like partners and children, and it's about like the little community that they live in, and there's a primary school which obviously their kids go to, and a 10-year-old boy goes missing. Not any of their relatives, but a boy who attends the school, and I think their children are friends with him, and he goes missing, and it's basically about the events that unfold after that, and it's really good. And the main reason, do you know what, the main draw for me was the street. Like, I can only dream to live on a street like Hollington Drive one day. Not for the drama, but the houses are beautiful, and I was just watching thinking I would love to live there. Apparently it was filmed, not set in Cardiff, but it was filmed by Cardiff. They just used that street. I think it's actually set up north somewhere. Next on my list, I've got American Horror Stories double feature. So it's just been released on Disney Plus. I feel like it's the perfect month for that, of October. They always usually release them in October. American Horror Story is a weird one for me. I used to love, so I loved the first series, which was Murder House, and then there was Asylum, Coven and Freak Show, and I think that's the right order, I'm not 100%. Series 1, 2, 3 and 4. Enjoyed all of them, and that's where it went downhill for me. I just didn't enjoy Hotel. I enjoyed the first 4 a lot. Hotel, for me, it didn't feel like American Horror Story. It felt like I was watching a completely different show, and I just didn't, I wasn't as invested in it, I must admit. And I hoped it was a one-off. Then we had Roanoke. That one was okay, that was better than Hotel, but I feel like it was still, it wasn't up here, it was down, you know, it's like sort of in the middle somewhere, so it didn't quite get back to the standards of the first 4 seasons, but it was, you know, it was promising. I felt like, oh, maybe that was, you know, Hotel was a one-off. I don't know what happened there. And then we had seasons 7 and 8, which were Cult and Apocalypse. For me, again, they were all the way down here. Did not enjoy them at all. Didn't get any American Horror Story vibes. Just didn't do anything for me. Number 9 was 1984. That was good, actually. I thought felt much more like American Horror Story again. Number 10, double feature. So it's, I believe it's 10 episodes, and it's 5 episodes of one story and 5 episodes of another story, hence the name double feature. So yeah, so it's part 1, what I'm watching now, and it's called Red Tide, and it's set in a little fishing town, I think, somewhere in America. Let me have a look. Massachusetts. So in a little fishing town in Massachusetts. It's about a writer who moves into a house with his pregnant wife and his child to try and get some inspiration to write a book. He's under like pressure from his agent to go away and write this book. So he goes there for inspiration. It's like a kind of like dark, moody, weird town. And basically things, I've only seen one. There's only been one at the time that I'm filming this. I think they're coming out every Friday. So literally only a few days ago I watched this and I was really impressed. And it's, so far, I don't really want to give away what happens, but basically the town's not as it seems. Shall we just leave it there? And then if you want to watch it, you can. I think it's going to be up there. I was really impressed of it. Last on my list for telly, before we move on to something else, is a bit of a wild card, and actually it's just playing on my telly up there, but it's muted at the moment. I'll rewind it after I finish this video so I can watch it properly. But it's a wild card because it finished ages ago. It's no longer, they're not filming new seasons, it's finished. It's called Jane the Virgin. Basically, I have like a Netflix list, you know, like you add things to your list and then you can watch them later, and then when I watch them I take them off my list. I had a couple of things on my list which I put Jane the Virgin on my list ages ago. I kind of wanted to watch it because it kept popping up and I kept seeing it, but there was something about it that just wasn't drawing me in. I kept starting other stuff before that. And basically I put up on my Instagram stories, what shall I start next? And it's between Jane the Virgin and Grace and Frankie, which is also on my list. And overwhelmingly, like by a lot. And Grace and Frankie got a few votes, but Jane the Virgin just eclipsed it. So I was like, people obviously like it, let's give it a watch. And I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's kind of cheesy, and the format of it is like a telenovela, which is like a Spanish soap opera. And it's like kind of quirky, like it's not like a normal series. It's hard to explain. It's like really offbeat, but I'm actually really enjoying it. So I'm on season 3 now. There's 5 seasons, I should be finished it soon, but yeah, really enjoying that. So moving on to beauty now. I've only got one thing on my list for beauty, and it's this. That's the Nude Medium Huda Beauty eye palette, so eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like inside. I mean, this one here is my favourite. This is the one I've got on today. I mean, I would give you guys a close up. I'll be honest, I haven't done my makeup that well today, but I am wearing this one, and this is the one I usually go for because it's the most skin tone sort of one. This is quite like a skin tone as well, but I go for this one just because I feel like it really brings out my eyes, and that's the one I've just been most drawn to and I've used. If I've been going out for the night, I have been then putting some of the glitter on top of it. That's only if I feel like it. I don't actually do that often, use the glitter. I don't use the glitter on its own either, because I don't feel like it pops enough. But this beauty palette, honestly, and it stays on all day, it's amazing. It spreads really well, it's not clunky. I sometimes use primer on my eyeshadows before putting it, but it honestly, it goes on so smoothly and it glides on. Just thought I'd mention it because I'm using this palette a lot lately. I have been getting some compliments on my eyes, mostly from my mum, I'll be honest, but I just thought I would share this with you because it's the one eyeshadow palette that I've been impressed with. Like, I do have others and they're okay, but I just think this stands out from the rest. But next, I'm going to talk about fashion. I'll be honest, I haven't brought much stuff. I bought some stuff right at the end of last month to take to Disneyland Paris, and I wore some of that, and some of that I've been wearing beyond. I'll just show you the 3 bits that I popped down on my list. So first is this like long line creamy colour. I mean, it's really long. It's all the way down here, I can't even quite show you. I feel like I should try it on to show you the length. It's really long. It's from Misguided. I got a size 8 because it's already quite big, but I wore it a lot in Disneyland Paris, and I found that since we've got back, I'm wearing it a lot. It's become like a bit of a staple in my autumn wardrobe. I just, you know, I wouldn't wear it usually with what I'm wearing, but I just put it on. I'll just show you the length, shall I? I love that it's got a hood. I think that's really useful. Let me just show you the length. Can you see that? So that's the length. It's coming down just past my knees. It's really like ew, like now I don't want to take it off, I've got it on. It's really nice. I wear it on my dog walks a lot as well. Like when I take Ace out for a walk, I'm wearing this. But I find rather than like sometimes like you want something a bit longer, because if you're wearing like just leggings or tights or something, and the jacket's not quite long enough and you need something to wear, you don't quite put on a heavy coat, and you don't really have anything that light just to throw on, this has been honestly a lifesaver. Second is this jacket. I'm not going to try it on to show you because I can actually just show you like this. You can see the whole thing. I love it. I have a similar jacket from Primark, but it's more sort of fuzzy, and it's got like kind of like this colour, like purple lines running through that one. So this is more natural tones. Like it's just this sort of nude and white, you know, colours. This has been a lifesaver as well. I've been chucking this on with my jeans and whatnot. The brand, I got a small, which fits me perfect. I'm around an 8 to 10, and small has been like, this is perfect size. The brand is Apricot. I ordered it from ASOS, I believe. But yeah, that's just been a really nice one just to throw on. It makes me feel very autumnal when I wear a jacket. Getting more and more into them. Like, I want to buy all the jackets. I want all the jackets. But I find that a lot of jackets look the same or look similar. Like, you know, this is nothing that we haven't seen before, but it's just really good quality. And it fits well and it goes with so much, so I just thought I would show you that. And lastly, for fashion, I have these boots. I put down on my list white boots, but they're not white really. They're, I don't know if the colour is coming across, but they're just like, there is a slight creamy beigey tone, which actually I'm looking in my camera and they're coming across white in the camera, but on it they're not. They're more like a, well, not that dark obviously, but like a beigey. Honestly, it's, I hope that's coming across because they're not white. They are ASOS, and I have black ones from ASOS that are similar, but they are slightly shorter. So these are a bit longer, and I wanted this colour. I've been seeing white boots everywhere for autumn winter, and I wanted some similar. This is actually a different style than I originally wanted to buy, but I saw them and I was umming and ahhing. Then I saw them on the model and I was like, yeah, I actually like those on, and I ordered them, took them to Disneyland Paris, and they ended up working really well for one of my outfits, and they're really comfortable. Like, I was obviously walking around the parks all day. I never felt any discomfort with my feet. They were all fine and comfortable. I haven't actually worn them since Disneyland Paris because I feel like I actually wore them with a skirt in Disneyland Paris, a very short skirt, and obviously because of the length, I feel like I need to be wearing something that shows them off. I need to wear them more, to be honest. I don't really have anything else to talk about, but I just wanted to talk about October in general. You know, favourite things in October is October. The whole month, the whole shebang. The way the leaves are falling onto the ground and changing colour. It's getting really dark in the morning. I walk Ace at 7:15 in the mornings, and we usually get home around 7:10, and it's just pitch black the entire time. But I kind of love it. Yeah, I'm loving the colder mornings, the darker mornings. I'm loving that I don't drink hot drinks in the summer. So, like, you know, some people have a cup of tea every day. I don't do it in the summer at all. I can't touch a hot drink. But I've had hot chocolates upon hot chocolates. My favourite thing to do is watch Strictly with the hot chocolate in October. Just love it. I love Halloween. We're actually going to a Halloween party this year, and Halloween plans and things like that, and I just can't wait. The month of October is glorious. I'm going to just wrap this video up now because I'm really aware that my battery is about to go. My battery light is just flashing red at me and I don't want it to stop, and I don't want to have to voice over at the end. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed. I just want to say, if you have any other telly recommendations, or if you have any theories on what's going to be happening on Angela Black, then leave a comment or message me and let me know, because I'm really impatient and I really want to know. Thanks for your support as always, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.